So if you've left your plants standing all through winter, you're doing a really good job. Those plants have made your garden beautiful all winter long, but they've also provided essential food for birds. Things like purple coneflower and black-eyed Susans, those are really important to keep standing all winter. But maybe now you're ready for a fresh start. But instead of trimming them all the way down to the bottom, I want you to approach them a little differently. You, yourself, or your yard crew can trim to about 6 to 12 inches down on the stem. Anything like a purple coneflower or a plant that has the same width, that's sort of like the width of a straw, those plants could be housing all kinds of beneficial insects, like solitary bees or some type of overwintering insect. So we don't want to toss this. This is not trash. So instead, find yourself a place out of sight, whether it's beside your house, under some bushes, behind your garage, where you can create a brush pile. And that brush pile, the insects can emerge when they're ready, or you can leave things standing like I do in a tomato cage. Now is a good time to maybe tidy up, but don't strip everything bare. Never let the leaf blowers into your flower beds. The leaf blowers are stripping the soil of all of its nutrients. They're also spewing all kinds of bacteria and fungus spores and fecal matter into the air. So we never want to use leaf blowers around our shrubs and perennials because that's really, really harmful to the plants and to ourselves. So if we've got a whole bunch of leaves like this area here, you can take a rake and gently rake some of the leaves out. You don't want to scrape it bare because those leaves are protecting the plants, but you also want to make sure that it looks kind of nice. So aerate your the leaves a little bit, provide some air pockets in there, and maybe take away like half of your leaves. So if you have grasses like this native little blue stem or purple love grass or even an ornamental, it's really important to trim those back now because those leaves are going to start to emerge soon. So instead of cutting everything too low, you want to cut things right above the crown. So right above the crown, and you end up with the grasses here. But this is not trash. Do not throw this away. Do not put it in your yard waste. Instead, have your yard crew or cut it up into bits or break it up into smaller pieces. You can add this to your brush pile if you want that you've already created, or you can do this like creating chaff. This is called chaff. And this grass around here is going to help create mulch to improve the quality of your soil. It's also going to help protect. So it's going to help keep those plants protected as the weather is still up and down. It's also going to provide places for birds to forage. And this is really valuable bird nesting material. When we strip our yards of all the materials in the spring, we're leaving the birds nothing to build their nests with. As you're thinking about planting for the summer, think about how you can include natives and how you can create a habitat in your own backyard. We need to rethink about how we try to protect nature. It's not about the natural parks, it's not about the Amazon, it's about our own piece of the backyard, and habitat starts there. So remember, we've got to rethink pretty.